What up, guys? Mad Scientist 7890 here. Going to do an in the lab video for you. 3 topics coming. Before we get started here, I want to let you guys know a couple things. Probably not going to do Raw reviews anymore. There's not enough going on Raw that I really care about to review for the show. But I will do in the lab as one of my topics for certain ones. Raw thoughts on certain things that I do like or dislike about what's going on. So I'm definitely going to be doing a Raw thoughts as one of my topics here. So that you know, it's been a week since I did a video. I think the longest I've gone without doing a video. Just I had a lot of stuff going on. Cardinals won the World Series, you know, boom. Rams won their first game against the Saints, which I did not think was going to happen. And just Halloween and just a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So that's why I did not make a video. I haven't made one yet in a while, but I'm going to get some stuff wrapped up in here into this video and try to get some stuff done for you guys. Like I said before I get started, I have another thing I want to say. I got a shout out here for a couple guys here. The Capital Dude, check out this guy here. Definitely a young up-and-coming shooter, knows his stuff, legit guy. And then PWA, which is kind of a wrestling group that they're getting together on the YWC. You know, get some more younger shooters, you know, out there and known. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to check them out. Like I said, legit, good stuff. So right here, first topic, Raw thoughts. You know, like I said, Halloween had a lot of stuff going on. As of some of you know, if you've been watching my videos from the beginning, I have a 5-year-old brother, so I kind of was out trick-or-treating with him, doing a couple things with him, so I missed Raw, but I saw the replay later that night, and all the stuff that went down. Yeah, you know, Rock cut a promo. So glad that they cleared this up, because this is what I really wanted them to do. I did not want them to start, you know, to team and to be buddy and, you know, whatever, blah, blah, we like you, I like you, blah, 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 and all that crap. Rock came in there and said, hey, I hate you, I don't want to do this match with you. First time ever, but I'm going to do it because I want to get it Miz and I want to get it Truth and all this other honky-tonk, and they're going to do the match like we thought anyway, but I'm glad he cut that promo and did it like that and explained that it's not going to be, you know, goody-goody, and I'm glad that that's how it's going to run. Couple other things. A lot of short matches, some fun stuff. The Muppets were terrible. I didn't care for any of the Muppet stuff. The only thing Muppet that I thought I was kind of entertaining, I liked the Sheamus thing they did with the one Muppet, I don't know the name, but that he looks kind of like with, you know, can't make it to the family reunion and all that. I've seen them numerous times with crowd signs where people make that sign of that Muppet and wrote Sheamus underneath it and, you know, shit like that. So I thought that was funny, and, you know, a couple of decent matches here. Show and ADR had a match, Del Rio, and really long. I was surprised on how that ran, but you know, interesting there. Like I said, Ben Mark Henry had a match with Punk and got, you know, it was a DQ and stuff, and the whole setup was if Punk won, he would get his match against Del Rio. It was DQ'd because Del Rio came out. Punk was in the back talking to, you know, Johnny Ace, saying that's not fair. You know, I'm not gonna bitch and complain about it, but, you know, you saw that, and, you know, blah blah blah. And Ace is like, well, you know, all you got to do to get this match is just ask Del Rio, and if Del Rio will give it to you, then you have the match. You know, knowing that Del Rio wouldn't give it to him, but you know, with the Alberto Del Rio match with Big Show afterwards, you know, it ended, and then Punk came out and which, by the way, Big Show beat Alberto Del Rio clean, the WWE champion. He beat him clean, which I thought was kind of strange, but yeah, come out and put, you know, Punk put him in any kind of ice and said, "You gonna give me my match? You gonna give me my match?" And, you know, Del Rio said, "Yeah, I'll give you the match," and blah blah blah. And it was a good segment, set up well with Punk. So, you know, we're gonna see that match at Survivor Series. So that ought to be pretty entertaining. Zack Ryder got a win over Ziggler. Definitely think he's gonna probably be getting, you know, winning that U.S. title here very soon. So that ought to be some interesting stuff. And then the main event with Cena and Miz was actually pretty good. The crowd was into it. Wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. But it was still a lot better than what I was expecting it to be. So overall, with the Muppet stuff, there was a couple of good matches, a couple of cool things that happened. But I'd say better than the last couple weeks. But overall, nothing super special. I didn't want to do a full review, just a couple things that I liked about it. And my next topic I got for you guys. A lot of people already know, and I hate doing these, you know, but everybody already knows, and I've said this before, TNA thrives off of spoilers and internet and all that other stuff. drawing people in like that. Everyone already knows that Robert Roode. Oh, I'm sorry. If nobody wants to know spoilers, I will say I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Robert Roode won the title at a taping, Impact taping, and basically, turned heel, hit James Storm with a beer bottle, turned heel. I'm interested to see where this is going to go, and it makes a lot of sense now because all the stuff that happened in Bound for Glory, and then just having James Storm win out of nowhere, and it makes sense, but it's kind of awkwardly booked. A lot of people understand the same thing I'm thinking. Some people are upset, some people aren't. I'm going to see where it's going to go from here. A lot of people think, Storm and Roode are going to feud, and I think that would be great. But I was always personally, I liked Roode as a heel, and I like James Storm as a heel too, but I liked him as heels just as much as I liked him as faces. So it's going to be interesting to see Roode as a heel here and where they're going to run with this. Definitely sparked my interest as in the main event scene. I talked about J-Man about this, in our topic video that we just did about, it's all screwy with all the stuff that's going on, but the right guys are in the main event. I think that's true. I think Roode, Storm, those guys should be in the main event, and just the way it's being booked is kind of silly. You know what I mean? I can't really think of a better word than silly. But like I said, it's drawing people in, and people are digging it, and some people like it, some people don't, and that's just all there is to it. But I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with Roode when they run with him as heel. And I am interested. And I don't want to sound like one of those TNA and Mark type people who are like, oh yeah, this is gonna be horrible, or blah blah blah, or oh, this is gonna be amazing. Just gonna stay in the middle and see where this goes. Because this could be really good, this could be terrible. As a lot of people know already, the latter is on the terrible side, from past stuff that happened. But who knows? We'll see where this leads. Robert Roode, TNA champion, heel. So there you go, guys. That's my thoughts on that. Next topic here is LV 5454 or 5454, whatever. Did a video recently about an open challenge that Roderick Strong has at Final Battle. Thoughts on possibly who it would be, what they could do. Basically an open challenge, anyone you could think of. Now, I am totally with him on. I agree with this, where he said, he hopes that it's not just just some random undercard Ring of Honor guy, and it's just, I wouldn't mind seeing TJ Perkins and Strong. I think that would be good. TJP. But I would love for it to be someone who's not been there a lot. A lot of talk is on possibly it being Nigel McGuinness is getting back into wrestling, with the hepatitis or whatever it has, whatever he has, and possibly letting, he's going to be wrestling for a company in Ohio, I believe. So, if they're okay with letting him wrestle and, hopefully not bleeding or whatever it is, then he could be the possibility. A lot of talk of it maybe being some Noah talent, Kenta possibly, Marufuji, Kanemaru, maybe Sekimoto. I have no idea. Just anybody. Shiozaki maybe. I don't know. Just anybody from Noah possibly. It would be interesting to see. But, or it could be, and here's my possibility. Here's what I think it might be. It may be Kevin Steen. I'm thinking it may be Kevin Steen. They're still running it. They talked about Kevin Steen on television. They have the supporters in the crowd. It would almost be asinine not to have Kevin Steen on this card. If you didn't, it would almost be asinine to not. Sorry, hold on a second. It would almost be asinine not to, because how popular he is, and he hasn't been on the Ring of Honor shows. He's been on Ring of Honor shows, just talking shit and just cutting promos and stuff like that. But like I said, I hope it's one of the three. I hope it's either Nigel, and I hope it's some Noah talent, or I hope it's Steen. But I'm gonna go with right now. I think it's gonna be Kevin Steen. And the thing with that is, Kevin Steen is in that stage right now that CM Punk was in during the summer, where he was that tweener. People are going to like him no matter, even if he is a heel. And if you put him in the ring with another heel who's a full-fledged, full-blown heel, not a tweener, like Strong, Steen will definitely get the heat as being the one that'll get cheered for more, and people are going to mark out for Steen in this match. So either way you look at it, final battle shaping up. Looks like it's going to be a good card. Just hoping it's not some just random, somebody on the undercard. Like I said, TJP could be okay, but I don't know. I just hope it's somebody that they haven't used in a long time or haven't used at all. It's just somebody that maybe they've never used ever. So that would be really cool. So yeah, that concludes my in the lab video here for you guys. Like I said, I probably won't do Raw reviews. Just like I said, I really don't want to set myself to a deadline. I think I get more inspired. I just do videos on my own, just random, of topics of things I like at any random time. That's why a lot of times, if you're not up at this late time of night, I upload a lot of my videos at really late at night, after I get done with doing homework and stuff like that. I get inspired to do certain stuff or talk about certain stuff or whatever. So that's why I do a lot of later videos, and I don't want to be set to a schedule where, oh, after Raw I got to do a review. If I don't get my review out within the next 2 hours of Raw, nobody's going to view it. All the other Raw reviews are going to be out, and I just don't like being set on a deadline. But that's part of the reason. But also, wanted to throw a shout out here. St. Louis Cardinals, mentioned them before, World Series champions. My boy J-Man, we're all about it. We might do, I don't know what we're going to do. We may do a special shout out or something on the IWR show for the Cardinals or something. I don't know what we're going to do. Haven't decided yet. But, yeah, go Cardinals. Definitely, I don't know if you can tell, but did a lot of screaming and jumping and hoo-ha in this weekend. So my voice is kind of scratchy, so I've been sucking down some drink while I've been doing this video. But thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm going to do these top 5 favorite shows, and I might just upload them one by one. That maybe it'd be easier that way, and then just do them whenever I can. But the actual next video I'm going to do, which I'm going to upload with this one as soon as I get this one done, or I'm going to do after this one, is I'm going to talk about the Chikara High Noon show. Very excited for that. I think that's going to be great. So look out for that. That'll be the next video I do after this one, and it'll be up with this one as soon as this one's up, whenever. So see you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.